The SmallCapPower CEO interview.
Can you tell us about Treasury Metals and your role there?
Treasury Metals, we're a gold mining company. We're headquartered here in Toronto, Canada. Our project's in Dryden, Ontario. We trade on the Toronto Stock Exchange under the symbol of TML. My role at Treasury is I'm the President CEO, and my role is to deliver shareholder value and to lead a team of professionals that endeavour to do the same, and whether that be through further drilling on the deposit or furthering some of the engineering activities that we do on site, or bringing the company closer to obtaining mine permits. These are all activities that add shareholder value. And my job is to make sure that these are completed in a timely fashion.
Can you tell our viewers about the flagship Goliath Gold project?
The Goliath Gold project, located just outside the city of Dryden, Ontario, located 2 kilometres north of the Trans-Canada Highway. And I mention that because it's located in the best infrastructure in Canada, if not the best infrastructure in the world. And when you are developing projects such as the Goliath Gold project, infrastructure and access to good infrastructure is key. And that's certainly what we have at Goliath. It's a high-grade deposit. We have 1.7 million ounces to date delineated there in the ground. It has simple metallurgy. It also has an estimated reasonable, achievable capex of sub $100 million. So when you put all that together, it all makes for a very robust project.
What work is being done on the property right now?
On the property now, we're very busy. We started a program, a 10,000 metre drilling program in January that was made available through funding that we put together in December of 2013. The company's fully funded. That program, that 10,000 metre drilling program, is going to focus on infill drilling, expansion drilling, and there will be some exploration drilling on the Norman property, the Norman acquisition that we made 12 or 15 months ago. The other activities that are ongoing are further development activities in terms of engineering, in terms of engineering design work. We're also perhaps 50% or 60% through the way of preparing what's known as an environmental impact statement. It's a large document, it's a very detailed document that has to go to the government. The team on site is busy preparing that document, and we have a number of consultants that we've contracted up to help us complete that task.
What's required to bring the project into production? Can you elaborate on your timelines?
Because we're fully funded now in terms of the work that needs to be completed over the next 12 to 18 months, and that funding was put in place in December of 2013, it's allowed us to get on with all the development activities. And currently we're compiling what's called an environmental impact statement. It's due to be presented to the government in July of 2014. On the back of that, we will be compiling a new resource statement, or a new reserve, a new resource that will encompass the somewhat over 100,000 metres that we've drilled to date, including the current 10,000 metre program that's underway as we speak. So you're looking at Q3 of 2014, it'll be time to put together a full feasibility study. And we expect that to take a period of 4 to 6 months and be completed sometime perhaps in the late of Q4 of 2014, early 2015, and in conjunction with hopefully positive news on mine permitting.
Can you discuss the economics of this project?
Yeah, the economics of the project look good at this point. We've completed a preliminary economic assessment done back in 2012. The capital expenditures, the capex of the project at this time estimated sub $100 million. All-in costs per ounce will be in the $740, $750 range. The metallurgy as well, part of the metallurgy is showing recoveries in the high 90s through CIL and conventional extraction processes. So I'm very happy at this point in terms of what we're seeing at an early stage on the economics of the Goliath Gold project.
Can you elaborate on your relationship with the RMB Bank?
The RMB Bank, the South African-based bank, mining bank, a lot of experience in the mining business. They've obviously been to the project, they've reviewed all the data on the Goliath Gold project over the past 3 or 4 months, and the relationship is nothing short of supportive. They participate in a lot of the technical decisions going forward on the project. We have a number of milestones that need to be completed in 2014 in order to access the full facility from RMB. I expect that all those milestones will be completed without any problems as we go forward in 2014, and I expect the relationship with RMB to grow over this next 12 to 18 months as we go forward in the development of the project.
How do you compare Treasury metals to other Ontario junior gold plays?
At Treasury, I think we tick all the boxes. And when I say that, I think we tick all the boxes by that we have good access to infrastructure, where we're located just close to Dryden on the Trans-Canada Highway. We have a very achievable, modest CapEx, and I think investors are looking for that now. A CapEx where we can spend less than $100 million to put this project into production. I don't think there's too many other projects that can quite compare to Treasury. And on top of all that, of course, we believe that we're probably the next gold project in Ontario to obtain mine permits. We're out in front on the permitting. We've begun the federal EIS permitting process. We're halfway through that, and we expect to have mine permits now sometime in the early part of 2015.
How do you intend to increase shareholder value in 2014?
In 2014, there's a number of boxes that we have to tick off going forward, and we're fully funded now. And that funding is going to allow us to complete environmental impact statements and lodge those statements and those documents to the government. There's a feasibility coming. Obviously, there's a new resource coming, third quarter 2014. We're currently drilling with the intention to, one, infill the current resource that we have, and two, develop further and increase the current resource of 1.7 million ounces. So there'll be plenty of drilling news coming along as well. So when you put all that together, and where we're located, with the best infrastructure in Ontario, the gold price appears to be moving north here. I think it makes for a very compelling investment as we go forward here in 2014.
Keep up to date with all your favorite small caps. Subscribe to our free daily newsletter featuring investment ideas, breakout stocks, analyst research, and more. SmallCapPower.com. Investing ideas and research.